Hi, I'm Alex Stubbs. I'm a freelance developer. In the last couple of months, I've been working on a SolrCloud-based project. So the application is currently having about 180,000 users on the system. 3 years ago, there wasn't much in terms of what one could take off the shelf and be able to run a distributed system with the kind of resilience that the client was now expecting. And the challenge for us was to find out the best ways of servicing that content in a way that that would make the process of discovery serendipitous to them. The previous setup was a Sphinx-based search indexing solution. The problem with that was that at the time, getting Sphinx to play nicely on a multi-hosted setup wasn't easy. So we had to architect the system so it does that not by using Sphinx itself, but by using the plugins and the architecture of the system to do that running on 4 servers, as it were. The problem with that was that the load was increasing exponentially. So we went about trying to evaluate what would have been the right solution for the client now, and we settled on using SolrCloud. For us, the compelling reason to choose SolrCloud was the fact that it allowed us to do a resilient, distributed search setup easily. SolrCloud turned out to be the best kind of fit for us because of the resilience, because of the way it was going to be able to match the current system in terms of feature parity, as well as being able to provide more functionality later on for further development. It would have allowed us to deliver more features in less time for the same amount of money for the client, effectively. So for us, the community that was around those tools, interfacing with Solr, turned out to be our biggest, let's say, helping hand that we had on that, because we just had to turn on to Google and try to find people that had the same issue. In the end, I think that was more than enough for our needs. I think by far the best bits of information we got from the Solr 4 and SolrCloud wiki. So advice from my part would be that if you have an opportunity where you think that SolrCloud and Solr 4 is the right kind of set of technologies to use for your project, the best thing you can do is actually trial it out very quickly. I think at the end of the day, you have to pick the right tool for the job. SolrCloud turned out to be very easy for us to use and implement. I think for me, it's very easy to recommend Solr 4 and SolrCloud as a solution that fits its domain space. Sometimes it's an extremely perfect fit.